It was going down. I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussions podcast with Kels on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about our previous show feedback, question of the week. When is it a good time to introduce your new partner to your children's family? This week's topics are the representative stage and what that is, when you're dating and don't really know you're dating, love Q&A, and all our other fly segments. This is a top down, pop the trunk, pop up pie right here, doing something for the people. Confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Like, I feel like it's right there.
Trust me. I'm the audio, all that. I got it.
They ain't sponsoring us. I don't want to.
I don't even care. It don't matter. That's what you drinking, ain't it?
Yeah.
All
All right.
What's good, Kels? Good evening.
What's going on with you?
I'm all right. I'm hurting. Sitting in my baby soccer game. My whole neck hurts. Salute. Why my cup bigger than hers?
Because I'm doing a shot and you got like double shot, or I don't even know what that is. What do you call that? Triple?
No,
Quadruple shot?
I need some diamonds on it, though. I'm going to have to go get some diamonds in a minute, y'all. What up, world? Is late.
It is late.
But we got Kels out. We good.
Hey, we didn't do the whole,
What's that?
you were teaching me like sipping etiquette for the last couple of weeks.
What's that?
And so we supposed to toast, and they was supposed to drink and look eye to eye. Like, you didn't do that. Like, come on, y'all. I know he be trying to go in with me on. All right, there it is, y'all.
That's it.
I'm learning.
All right. Something random as hell, but it's really not. That's how I feel, right? So I was looking online this week and saw the article in a Journal Sentinel about dress codes at downtown bars and clubs, right? And all the shit that was going on with it. They was talking about the Tory cat or whatever. That anything happened to black people, he jump up and get out there and promote the words he finds, girls that's missing. I appreciate that, brother. So they were talking to him about the things that go on at these clubs. We all know how it is when we go down there. We all know what you got to do. I done been back when it was Eve. It was apartment 729. When I walked straight in like nothing, and plenty of people in line. And I done been on the other side of the game one time where they ain't let me in. But it was who I was with. I was with a whole bunch of black people. You know what I mean? So that's how I go. And we snuck in the back door though. It was my guy's birthday. And we snuck in the back door, and a whole bunch of stuff happened that night though. A whole bunch of stuff. All I know is stuff got tore up. People was walking down the street with straps, and Latrell Sprewell was on the other side of the street. Said, "Don't do it." That's all I know.
Where was this at?
At Eve.
I never made it down there, y'all.
That was the last time I went to Eve. just to say that. Just peep the scenario. People walking down the street with straps. The trail Sprewell across the street saying, "Don't do it, dawg. Don't do it."
Wow.
But this is afterwards. We was already in there, but it happened. So yeah, but anyway, I don't want to be in spots where people got tattoos on their face, sagging their pants. What else? Too baggy clothes. I don't want to be there with them. So proprietors, right? Business owners.
Proprietors. Yes.
Yeah, they got the right to say whoever the hell they want to up in there.
That's the. Yeah.
So if it's you mad. It is what it is. Of course they're gonna play the game with you. Oh, if we if we turn you away once tonight, you can't come back for another 24 hours. So if you got the wrong shoes on, we're going to tell you to move around. But you can't come back and try to get back in. Now, that's bull, but, I mean, we know what it is. But the thing is, you know what you're doing. So if you go into a sports bar with a dance floor, I don't know about that one. I want to go where a dance floor, right? I get that. But if you had a sports bar, you should be able to wear sports attire in there. That y'all going down to McGillicuddy's for the club. Like, no.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm going to the club where it's a big old dance floor, right? I want to go there. I want to walk through the dance floor and get lost in the middle with somebody.
Okay.
Was some Transformers outside or something? You know what I'm saying? All them trucks, but that's just me. But I read the article, man. Read the article on the JS Online, man. It's just funny. I just I don't know. I get it, but it's been going on and it ain't gonna change. So I'm not. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, stop going there. Go somewhere else.
So people had an issue with the dress code?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, with the dress codes for the different places or the different spots you could frequent downtown in particular?
In particular.
Well, I mean, I think people need to kind of understand what the city of Milwaukee is trying to do with the whole downtown area. I mean, we got a new Bucks arena. We got brand new everything down there. Like, it's going to be different. You're not going to be able to walk in there with your Timbs on.
Well, tell them to your brothers.
And your jeans sagging with no belt on.
No belt on.
With your boxer briefs showing. You can't
do
that.
With your grill and your gold chain.
Get out of here. Downtown. No, you just can't. I'm sorry. Y'all got to get it together. You got to step your game up. I need you to put it together. Not just when you go downtown, but all the time. Okay. Yeah. That's how you feel, though. Huh?
That's how I feel.
That's how they feel.
My OG told me, if they build it far from you, that means they don't want you to come, so don't give them your money. So, but I go out to Total Wine, though.
We got to take a field trip.
I'm supposed to be on Instagram Live right now at K and the K to promote the brand. So, but I got to make sure we on live on Facebook with no repercussions.
Well, I don't really have anything pertaining to that's how you feel. I just, I've been just kind of laying in the cut this week. But
there's all types of shit going on.
That's enough for me, the whole dress code. It is a lot going on.
There's a lot going on with this phone right here, trying to figure it out.
But let's move through.
I just want to make sure we live right now.
You want to make sure we live? Live on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking. Let me check that out.
I don't know. I don't. There's too much going on. I don't think we live.
Well, let's check it out. I told my girl to check us out and see if we going live. But maybe if we live, Angie, shoot me a text. Let me know.
No, all you gotta do is go look at the camera.
It says was live, so
Okay,
I don't think we are live right now. Yeah, we ain't live right now.
Good, because that was a whole bunch of bullshit anyway. We pausing live. We pausing this stuff. I see that.
The bottle is right.
Confidence in the clutch.
All right, let's get into the previous show feedback, Kels. Hit them with the hotness.
So, let's see. Last week we talked about. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Last week we talked about would you lie for the sake of your partner's happiness, and a lot of our listeners chimed in and basically said, it just kind of depends on the situation. I remember one person said, the lying wouldn't. It's not that you're trying to be malicious, but you're really trying to save, your partner some heartache and pain. Or heartache, not necessarily pain, but just some heartache, depending on whatever the situation is, whatever the lie is about. But, a lot of people just said, it just really kind of depends on on what's going on in your relationship at that point. But I can't remember what I said. I think I talked about something in particular, but I think that it's important to remember that, you know, in a relationship, communication is so key. So if you communicate and you having a conversation and you talking about things on a regular basis, you really shouldn't have a need to really lie about anything in particular, but I know that it happens. So that was last week. So this week we posed the question. You ready for this question? You ready? This question is for all of you single ladies and single men. This might be something that, or this probably is those of you that have children or just family in general. You know, you start to, it's not necessarily a relationship, but you are at that point in the dating stage of a relationship, so to speak, and you are trying to figure out, you know, like, should I let you meet my kids if you're single and you have children, single mom or a single dad? Should I let you meet my children? Or when is it cool for you to meet my kids? Or when is it cool for you to meet my family, my mom, my dad, cousins, all that type of stuff? So the question of the week is, when is it a good time to introduce your new partner, your new boo, your new bae, if you at that stage, you know? When is a good time to introduce them to your children? Like, is there a time frame, or is it just whenever you think it's necessary? So, yeah, I just kind of posted that question on Facebook, and I got a lot of feedback. But I also had a conversation with a family member of mine who is much older than I am, has had relationships with people, been single, had relationships, had children, has grown children now. But I had a conversation with her, and I said, you know, hey, when is a good time for you to introduce your partner to your kids? And she basically said, you know, it just really kind of depends on who that person is, their personality, and it's got to be, you know, the timing is everything to a certain degree, but not really all the time. So it's not like you put a time frame on it. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm not going to introduce you to my kids when it's 6 months in or whatever. But it's just kind of based on how you feel and whether it feels right to you at that time. And if it feels right, you go with that first inkling, so to speak. So that's what, you know, I don't want to call her an OG because I said you an OG, and she said, what's an OG? I said an original gangster. So, but yeah, that was one. And then I had a discussion with another young lady, and I said, hey, when is a good time for you to introduce your new guy to your family? And she just went into a whole spiel. She was talking about, you know what, my family is different, because once you meet my family, you're like family to us, you know, if you're that type of person. So she said, if you can roll with my family, then you're good. So, and she was like, I introduced them to my family like right away. You know, some people, they wait like a couple months or a couple weeks or whatever the case is, especially if you're just dating. But she says, you know, if we're just dating and you meet my family, then I know that maybe there's potential for us to take it to another level where we're not just dating, that we might move into a relationship. But for her, when it comes to meeting her daughter, it's when it just feels good, when it feels right. And then there's a conversation prior to that initial meeting so to speak. You know,
Nobody do all that shit. Niggas they be lying, fam. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe nothing you saying.
Okay. I
don't believe a damn thing you saying. Nobody do all that. Go ahead.
I'm saying there's a conversation with that person that you're dating. Like, hey, you know, I want to introduce you to my daughter. Da da da. But she said it depends.
I ain't
listen.
All these rules. If it was all these rules, we wouldn't have all these damn problems.
But listen, one of the things that she said to me, it really, really depends on if you meet my daughter or if you meet anybody's child, because if that child doesn't have that really close relationship with their own father, then your child may be really susceptible to kind of cling to that person. And if your child is going to cling to somebody, you want to cling to somebody that's going to be around, not like some temporary cat. So, hey, I'm just telling you, I had conversations. Okay. So that's all I'm going to say to that. I didn't answer the question, but it sounds like you want to answer. It sounds like you want to answer the question.
I don't want to answer the question. I don't care.
Go right ahead and answer the question. You don't care.
I don't care. I don't have random hoes around my kids.
Okay, so why then?
First of all, so therefore that I don't understand anything. I don't understand it. If she coming around my kids, that means I'm with her. We a unit, or she a good friend and not control. I have her around my kids. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about coming around your kids. It's about leaving them with your kids. That's what you need to worry about. Motherfucker come around your kids all day long. Can you trust them around your kids when you gone? That's the catch. When you gonna know that? All this fake ass. Oh, when I cut my long toe and nail and then it come off and then I know that's the right person. Nobody hearing all that. I ain't hearing all that. Listen, nah, B. When can you trust them along with your kids? When can you say, hey, can you go pick up so and so from school? When can you say, hey, can you go to the volleyball game because I can't make it? When can you say when that's what you worried about? A dude coming over sitting on your couch, right? When the kids is asleep, that shit don't matter. They shouldn't be over there while you cooking dinner, right? I just want to stop. Okay, you want to stop by? Okay, I'll be outside. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming in my house. Matter of fact, a dude shouldn't even know where a woman stay at. They shouldn't. It should always be meeting out. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you get that hot and horny just off the initial date, then take them to the hotel. A woman shouldn't go back to a dude's house. She don't know what a dude got planned in store. You can have all the homies there. They smoking weed. Next thing you know, they running a train on you. So, I mean, you got to be careful with all that.
Absolutely.
So, it is what it is. But when can you leave your kid? When you trust a man or a woman enough to leave them with your kids? That should have been a damn question. Because getting introduced ain't nothing. You can say hi in the car. Like, you pull up. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Dropping off something to the crib. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? And that can happen the first week if you bring it something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, if you really think about it, like, it ain't rocket science, B. Like, when you gonna figure it out? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, and it don't matter. It don't matter.
So one of our listeners said, shout out to Angie. Angie said, I don't let men come around my child until I know we're in a serious relationship.
Angie, you're married. Be quiet.
I mean, well, you know what? That's what she did before she was married. And that's cool.
She better not be having a new catch us.
Okay, we're going to stop. We're going to stop right there. We're going to leave that alone. Leave that alone right now. So, I mean, I don't,
You answer the question. You trying to skate on it. Go ahead.
I'm trying to skate on it. Mm-hmm. You know what? I think you just kind of have to, like, get a feel for your level of comfort.
Here we go with this one. Y'all women be on some
bullshit. You got to get with your own level of comfort. You know what I'm saying? Some people, hey, they like first date, they let somebody meet their kids. No, I ain't doing that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Because everybody's not, I mean, my kids are precious. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about the initial hi? Are we talking about come over for dinner? Them two different things, man. Y'all can't be
right.
Y'all can't sit here talking about shut up, man. y'all can't have all these rules for I mean, come on, man. I'm not with it. I don't care. I'm not listening. I'm not with it.
You ain't with it?
No, I'm not with it. I'm not with all these fake ass rules, because if the thing about it is, if you feeling the man to want to come over your crib and chill with you and your kids, it's gonna be the day. Can I come over? You gonna say yeah. You ain't thinking about no rules. It's just how you feel that day. It is what it is. Now, if you say, hey, I want you to come meet the kids, I'm going to make this dinner or whatever, we're going to have a nice dinner and I need you gone by like 7 o'clock, okay, whatever, right? Most of the times you coming to see a woman at her crib when her kids is asleep. Mm-hmm. And you know what you're doing? You crushing.
Crushing?
How about that?
Did you like intentionally do that? Okay. I can't even take it.
I'm the man in these streets. I told you. Look, whatever works for you, I'm all for it. If it makes you a better woman, go ahead. Have your fake ass rules don't mean nothing.
Some men are like that too, though.
First of all, ain't no.
Yeah, come on. We this love discussions after dark. Let's get down and dirty.
There's no random women just coming to my crib popping up. No, my children know one woman. You know what I mean? That's it. They don't know all these different women. As far as daddy, who he dating, one woman. They don't know all the. They don't know all that. They don't know that. They don't know that because I don't allow it. Allow it.
But that's what I'm talking about. That one woman. When are you going? When do you have that initial meeting with your kids with that one woman? Like, what is that? Or maybe she's been coming all along.
If I'm feeling you, come over for dinner. And me, I'm in.
So come over for dinner.
All I gotta do is cook. Come over for dinner with the kids. Bring your kids. Bring your kids. Y'all come over and watch this.
Come over for dinner. Meet with the kids.
Wow.
Bring your kids.
Whatever got to take. I don't know.
So it's a family affair before we actually family.
It's a situation because nobody care. Nobody care.
I guess some people are worried about. They don't want to really cause too much confusion with their kids. Kids have questions. They want to know.
Answer the fucking questions.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. This my friend.
Look, especially when you got teenagers. Like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm not feeling this whole question because I don't like the answers. The answers ain't real. I don't fuck with fake.
Somebody said 6 months. Follow your instincts. After you've introduced them to your girls.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Nobody care about them.
Then they have a go ahead.
Don't nobody care about your fat arm friends, man.
Wow, he's going in tonight. This is truly after dark. One person said,
"I care about your fat arm friends and what they say, and they hating. As soon as you get close, then girl, you don't hang around no more, and all this and all that, and then it turns into something else. Then you know what? I'm gonna do this, and then you got to try to prove your loyalty to them by doing stupid shit out in the streets, man. Please, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's different. Let's just say that he's different. That's why this is Love Affair Discussions After Dark.
It's a pop up.
It is a pop up. Pop up and just throw it out there. So. Okay, cool.
Let me read the question again because I was halfway paying attention.
You want me to read it? I'm going to read it.
I'll read it myself.
I'm going to read it for the listeners.
I don't care about the listeners.
I'm going to read it for the listeners. Okay? Because I know
you're going to be bad cop.
Are you going to read it in your mental or are you going to read it out loud?
Would you lie for the second? No.
No.
When is it a good time to introduce your new partner to your children's family? When they fucking become your man, first of all. But they can't become your man if your kids don't like them. Motherfuckers be saying, I'm going to do what I want to do and all this shit, and my kids don't run me. Yeah, right. Your kids be talking that bullshit. You're going to do whatever they say because kids are manipulative. Until motherfucker pick them up. Give them some Cheerios. I need something to drink. They manipulative out the womb. So y'all stupid ass want to, yeah. Now, I don't like him. I don't like her. For what? I don't know.
So you saying that person really should be your woman, your man, until your kids have met them first?
No, I'm saying the kids be stalling stuff up for no reason, right? So how about this? If you got a guy and another guy, you ain't gonna figure it out after a while that ain't nothing wrong with these guys, but my kids just don't want me to be with nobody, or maybe my kids want me to be with their daddy. So they baller blocking. Baller blocking, baby.
Never heard that one.
Yeah.
Heard other things.
So
Never baller blocking.
maybe they baller blocking because here's the thing, man. Ain't no kids gonna run no grown folks' house. They gonna run a friend's house though. And the problem is, with most black women, they friends with their kids instead of being a mama. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like.
They friends. I ain't my kid's friend. I told my daughter that I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I'm your provider. I got to do everything for you. I got to make sure you can go out here function in the world. I'm never gonna be your friend about anything. Just to make her know, keep her honest.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Good. Okay, y'all. Well, that was the question of the week. Hey, if you got something you want to say, we had one person chime in. Angie, you gave us your spiel on it. Anybody else watching? If you're watching this right now on Facebook Live, this is Love Affair Discussions. This is a after dark.
What are you doing that? I'm going
session.
on Twitter right now. Not Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You going live on Instagram?
I'm finna play this.
So, once again, if you're watching us live,
make sure
please like, share, comment. If it's a question you want us to pose next week, please go ahead and comment. Put that question out there. But we appreciate y'all joining us because we're not going in tomorrow. This is a special edition, so we're not gonna be on tomorrow for those of you that are listening or watching. And please share so your friends know that they're watching this right now. We're going live right now. Special edition Love Affair Discussions After Dark. Okay, so cool. When is a good time to introduce you?
In the fucking park.
You about to go in? Let me know if you're gonna do your 16 bars, cause I'll step back. You ready?
Go ahead, Go ahead.
You want to go in on this? Introduce y'all. You want to do that real quick? You want to freestyle that?
Nah.
I can't freestyle. So.
Money on mine, man.
All right. So let's kind of move on. That was our question of the week.
I tell Angie to tell Ernie to go on to the noodle joint. We back out here.
Angie, you watching?
You heard what I said.
You heard what he said. I don't even know what he on. Angie said, so if I'm coming for dinner, then we in a relationship.
I don't care. Angie's done. We finna censor her. She getting too much run right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to do something. No, I'm trying to get on IG where all the chicks can see me.
One of our listeners said they don't even introduce that person until they're to their kids.
You know what?
Until they know it's going somewhere.
Okay, that's fine. It ain't never going nowhere. You know what's going somewhere? Your feet up in the air. That's where it's going.
Wow.
How about that? We're not playing this game. I'm not playing this game with y'all tonight. I'm not the one.
Hey, but that might be jumping. That might be happening before you know.
Once again, I'm not the one. I am not the one. I can't wait till we change the fucking subject.
Okay, let's.
Cause it's bull. Because I'm a dude, so I know what really goes on. So.
Well, tell us what really goes on then.
It's pay style on mine. Read it in my book.
His book, okay. Whenever that comes out, you let us know. Ernie is on. Ernie, Ernie, I hope you listening because apparently Donna wants you to hear this.
No, I don't.
So, anyways, it's cool. I mean, hey, this is a topic. Everybody has their own opinion. I think it's a great question of the week. He don't really care.
I don't care.
I think it's some BS.
I think it's some bullshit.
Okay, well, let's move on since you think it's some bullshit.
You never answered the question. That's why I'm not doing it no more. You be skating on what everybody else say, trying to be moderator. You think you Molly from First Take and shit. Like,
I tried to answer the question, but you was going so hard.
Answer the question, please. I want to hear what you got to say.
So for me, I'm just gonna tell you what it is for me. You know, I can't speak to what it should be for everybody. But thank you those of y'all who are listening and watching. I can't even take it, y'all. My co-host, I don't even know what's going on tonight. But anyways, I'm going to need you to take a shot.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. I'm on at K and the K right now on Instagram. Got to get everything up. Followers, viewers, whatever it is. What it is.
Yeah, that's why I can't answer the question.
Go ahead.
But it's cool. Okay, so anyways, for me, when do I because I have daughters. Okay, so when do I let that individual who I'm dating meet my kids? They probably already know that individual once we start dating because, hey, this is my friend. This is so-and-so, you know. And it's just like the kind of high by type of thing. And it kind of, I think that right there kind of opens up the door for, you know, kids to kind of just know at least who you are. I mean, they don't really know that I'm dating that individual, but they know that, hey, this is a friend of mine. Hey, how are you doing? That type of thing. Now, when do I do that? It's, you know, we probably been out on a couple of days, maybe like 1 or 2 or whatever. But that's how I am. You know, I'm a little more transparent with my kids. I get the whole situation. A lot of women are worried about, oh, my kids don't like anybody I date. But I think the earlier you kind of introduce them to whoever it is that you're dating, I mean, it may make the situation a little better for them. It kind of eases the kids into it, you know. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Kids gonna be straight regardless, man.
There's no real timeline. I don't think there's any real timeline.
Your kids don't even like you. Like a lot of people, your kids don't like you. They probably like the dude you with because he gonna check you because you bogus.
Wow. So y'all hear this going on tonight?
Man,
woo! Okay. Kids don't like you.
Kids don't like y'all.
They like the person who's checking you. How do the kids know you getting checked anyway?
Man, listen.
All right.
Listen. Tonight is the night for me.
Okay. Let's move on. I've answered the question.
I know you did. She don't ever answer.
I did answer the question. I said, hey, anybody that I'm dating, you probably met that person probably if it's probably like after the first or second date. I mean, like, seriously, like, hey, this is my friend so-and-so. That's just what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if it moves into something serious, then, you know, that's another conversation with my kids later on down the line. But it is what it is. But they've already kind of established somewhat of a, I don't want to say relationship, but a rapport with my kids. Period.
I'm just fucking with Instagram. I'm really messing around with Instagram. I'm looking at my beard. I'm not listening to Kelly at all. So,
they said, what the hell is wrong with you today? And you said, what the hell wrong with Donald? I don't even know. This is him, Ange. This is him.
Paste all on mine, man.
Okay. So, let's move on.
I wish I could keep on. I love when you yell in the mic.
Let's move on.
I love when you yell in the mic.
Okay, so.
Really, I do.
This week's episode, okay?
Word.
Our first topic is...
Oh, yeah. Y'all thought it was over. Y'all thought it was a drought. Now it's really finna get bad for you.
Listen, y'all. Like, we've been having conversations off camera, off wax, about just relationships in general. Hence, that's why we kind of doing this love affair discussions, because he and I, we talked about relationships and things like that and what that looks like, all that. Yeah, and so, you know, we had a conversation. He brought up this whole thing called the representative stage. And I'm like,
the representative stage, baby.
So I was like, you know what? I need you to have that conversation with our listeners, because I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and men. It really made a lot of sense to me. You know, just giving it a title, even a title alone to the stage made
Gotta
sense.
have confidence in the Klutch to come up with them titles, though.
You got to. Okay.
Subscribe, rate, and review. It's important.
Please.
Give me a couple stars, baby, so I can move up in the rankings, man.
Absolutely. Like and share this podcast, even live. You know
share the joint later, yo.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you can catch it on YouTube, and you can throw out as many likes as you want. But we're going to talk about he's going to talk about the representative stage. Then we're going to have some discussion.
I told you she don't answer no questions, G.
He's going to talk about the representative stage, because I totally agreed to it when he explained it to me.
Well, how did I explain it to you so I know what I told you right?
I want y'all to chime in. On this, because I think this is so important. I love this. Now, Donald, please share with our listeners and our viewers, what is the representative stage?
The representative stage of any male-female relationship, male-male relationship, female-female relationship. The representative stage is when you trying to get in close with the other one, and you're doing things normally that you won't do, that you can't continuously do on a supreme level. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing things that out of your character that maybe you do. You might go over in a, let me see, you might go overboard a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Over some of the things you do because you really shouldn't be doing them. But you trying to get that woman because a good friend of mine named Tupac Amaru Shakur said, hate to sound sleazy, but tease me, I don't want it if it's that easy. So, with that being said, the women that make us wait, oh my God, they get the best of treatment. They get all the things put out because we got to work hard for it, especially if we really, really want it or if we really like that woman. But the representative stage is, I'm going to do things to get you. But what people don't understand is it's just a stage. In order to make your relationship grow and go, everything you did in that representative stage, you got to do it. Because whatever it was, if it was go on the walks in the park, if it was reading the Bible, the Quran, if it was going to the movies, if it was Netflix and chill, or Fire Stick and Dick, if it was... Be putting on a t-shirt, y'all. I'm going to get the Fire Stick remote. Yeah.
Amazon might have a problem with that, but go ahead.
I don't give a... This for the hood, fam.
All right.
I ain't selling them. I said I'm going to get a shirt. There's a difference.
Get the shirt.
Thank you. Okay.
We need somebody to make that shirt right away.
You got to keep it up because that's how you're going to keep your mate, because those things, if it's just sitting in bed drinking a glass of wine, if it's shopping, if it's Walmart, Bed Bath and Beyond, on whatever it is, reading books together, traveling together, whatever it is, you got to continue to do those things that you did in the representative stage. So a lot of cats do things in the representative stage and can't keep it up, and then they lose their mate, and then it's like, what's wrong? What's wrong is you played the game, you played the fraud, people driving other people's cars, or you know what I'm saying, trying to make it seem like it's something else that is not. You know what I'm saying? Like perpetrating the fraud, wearing other people's clothes, borrowing jewelry, trying to make it seem like you caked up and you ain't. All that. All that, if you ask me. Did I miss anything? No,
I think that was important what you said. The key to the representative stage is to continue to do whatever it is you did from the onset. But I think, like, when I thought about the representative stage, when you had explained it to me initially, like, it's not the real you, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the real you is after the representative stage. Because I think that's a lot of people fall into that. You know, they cook the dinners, or they fix the sandwiches, or I'm going to go pick up your dry cleaning. Or, just like whatever it is.
Pick up your dry cleaning clubs.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm going to run and go put some gas in your car. I'm going to come over and shovel your snow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like in real life, you don't really do that for nobody. You don't even do it for your mama. So
who don't do that?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's some people out here, they don't even do that for their own mama. So you're doing it for me. So you just faking the funk. So,
really?
I mean, I think that's some people out here, that the representative stage is not, like you said, you wearing other people's stuff, you doing other things, you wearing other people's clothes, you driving other people's cars. Like, they out here faking the funk for real. Like, you don't want no relationship, like, for real. You ain't really trying to be down with somebody for real and be with somebody. You don't really want a relationship that's going to thrive and turn into something blissful, and maybe if you want... if you're in that marriable phase of your life, marriage. So I think, the representative stage is I think people need to understand that everybody that's in the representative stage is not in it to win it, so to speak. They in it just to get whatever it is they want out of you. Whatever that may be, whether it's money,
and that's overrated anyway,
whether it's sex,
overrated,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's some people out here just
overrated,
faking the funk, so to speak. So I think you have to understand that. But I think that the representative stage is very, very true. I think that's the reason why I think that might be the reason why a lot of relationships kind of just dwindle, because
Ding, 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 ding.
people don't continue to do what they did from the beginning.
Check this out, cuz. Can I jump in?
Yes, sir.
So, if you got all the answers, why this, why that, how come this, how come that, right? That is complicated shit, is for real. But I would tell you this. Love. You gotta have confidence in the clutch to make it happen, right?
Confidence in the clutch.
That's what people gotta understand. That shit means something, though. It's a way of life. It's like hip hop. Like, how I am right now, I probably can make any woman in America fall in love with me. That's how I think. That's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a proven fact. So, that's it. Did it go off again?
I think it did.
Well, can you?
Yeah, I think we're not going live right now.
I wonder what's up with that, but who cares? I don't care. So, we live on the pod. Too many devices messing up the joint. You know?
This is not on the Wi-Fi.
I'm sure they're doing something up there. You know what I mean? So,
all right,
so this is what it is. But
so wait a minute. Go back.
Nope.
You want to wait? You trying to go live again? You want to go back?
I really don't care because I'm tired and my neck hurts. So.
So wait a minute. You said you can make any woman fall in love with you based on what though? Like, what did you say?
The representative stage.
Based on the representative stage.
But the catch is the representative stage is what it really is.
And you keep the representative stage up. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You continue that all the way through.
All the way through.
With the hopes of what? Like, what's the point?
Clearly, you don't do it for just random chicks. You do it for somebody you're interested in. You don't do all that. If you do, you a sucker.
And we trying to stay sucker free.
Trying to stay sucker free. You know, you give some to some. You know what I'm saying? You give them a little bones because, like I said,
I guess that's the thing.
Tupac said, but then you gotta shake them.
Okay.
You gotta shake them. I'll go back live just cause.
Yeah. We had about a good 7 people watching us.
They ain't got shit to do. Keep
Yeah.
talking, cause we still on.
I know.
Podcast, so you can't
But I think that's interesting that you said, like, just you would have to. It has to be for somebody that you really want to kind of build something with to continue that representative stage. And but wow, you really feeling yourself.
That's for sure. What you mean?
It's
Wait a minute.
okay,
Hold on,
though.
you back over there. You talking crazy?
It's cool though. I want you to feel yourself. You need to. You know what your worth is. You know what your worth is. You know your worth.
I'm not playing like whatever,
But you know your worth, and that's what's up.
Whoever want to do it, we can do it. What my shirt say? Find a way or fade away, baby.
I need a charger.
I'm
about to die.
Find a way or fade away. Find a way or fade away, baby.
You ain't got no charger for me.
And I'm done. I'm done working.
I was trying to look at the comments that people posted.
Oh, but I'm old now. We gotta get new ones.
Okay. All right.
You know.
So,
go ahead.
no, I mean I'm just saying. I think you.
That fan is really messing with me too.
It's cool.
All I do.
hear
You know what? I hear something. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think I'm just going crazy.
Okay, y'all. So if you're joining us, we are back on live.
Whoop-de-woo.
We when we go live, we might have some technical difficulties where the broadcast is interrupted. So it's cool, but you'll be able to catch the entire segment on YouTube on Confidence in the Clutch. So if you are watching us now and you want to actually go back and see, what we were talking about, we weren't really talking about much when we went when the broadcast was interrupted. But we were talking about
next topic,
the representative stage.
Right.
So we had that discussion.
Did I answer it?
Yes, you did.
Did I give you the hotness?
Whatever you start off doing, you got to continue to do it.
Continue to do it, y'all.
Especially if it's somebody that you really, really, really interested in and really, really want to try to build something with. You got to continue to do that. I think that's so important and so key, and that's where a lot of relationships fail. Because women don't want to continue doing what they started.
All right. So.
And men either.
Topic two. When you're dating and don't really know you're dating, it's on you first now.
When you're dating and you don't really know you're dating.
Oh, yeah. What it do? Probably when you mess with a player with that representative stage game and you don't know you dating this cat and he trying to get you to do everything. So now he making moves where you're going to have to get in the situation. Now you got to get in the situation because now you caught up a little bit and it's like, yo, dude is really pulling out all the stops. He doing this, he doing that, he doing shit for my kids. Then what you going to do?
I'm going to sit back.
Then what you going to do? Like, shh, let me talk then if you're going to sit back. So then, now you in a situation. But is that real or are y'all just having fun? You know? How do you know? It's clouded. That's what the representative stage does to you, though, the cloud judgment. Because you thinking it's real and it might just be the initial, what it was, if you were just calling like, hey, you busy, I'm coming through. And you know if I'm busy, I'm coming through, what that mean? I'm coming to do something with you, right? Whatever my vice may be. My vice just want to be just lay on the couch with you and watch a movie. Or the vice may be, I need you to take care of me. I want to have an orgasm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, whatever your vice is, it might just be let's just have some wine. Or what about that book you was talking about? Can we read it together? Can we read a page? I'll read a page. I don't know.
To read a book? I ain't heard nobody say that before.
Mess with a whole bunch of people. Mess with losers.
I'm just saying, I ain't never heard nobody say that.
People mess with losers. If we listen, we can read a book together. Like, what's the difference? What you got to join a book club with your fat arm friends for?
Man, hey, you know what? That. You might be getting some DMs out of this.
Will you stop here? She go. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just saying.
I love when you yell in the mic. Listen.
I'm just saying.
What I'm gonna tell you. Last week, y'all, she pimping me. Don't listen, and she's pimping me out, man. Trying to do something.
I am totally not pimping you out. I'm just saying. Like,
it's called expansion, Kelly. Let me keep going. It's called expansion. If you ain't stepping your game up, if you still want to take a chick to the movies and Applebee's and think you doing some shit, you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing nothing. You not for Kelly. You ain't.
Do you understand there's levels to this? Like right now,
it is so many levels.
Like, shout out to my homie. My homie called me today and said, "Dog, I was thinking about doing something special for my wife. It's her birthday. I mean, like." Thinking having you come cook for us or something, like my homie. So my homie trusts me on his birthday. Who trusts their friends to cook a meal for them and their wife on her birthday? Last minute. Who does that? So first of all, whoever you calling got to be cold. They got to be cold in the kitchen. Yeah. They got to be cold in the kitchen. Right. They got to know what they got to do. And just the whole thing. Like then we got to breaking it down and all that, but we just missed it. But we'll probably do it next week though. But I mean,
I would call you.
You would call me?
Absolutely.
There we go. All right. Man. So when you're dating and I had to hijack it though. When you're dating and don't really know you're dating, it falls in the representative stage, Kels, but then it goes to, damn, now I'm over here 4 or 5 nights out the week, 3-4 nights out the week. I'm coming in and I'm doing stuff that I probably shouldn't be doing. We all like doing stuff I probably shouldn't be doing.
Wait a minute, like
you gotta raise your hand. You done did that before. Raise your hand, please. Yeah,
I'm raising my hand, but I'm trying to say like what kind of stuff you talking about?
Only you know. Only you know what you ain't supposed to be doing.
But I'm raising my hand.
Only you know what you ain't supposed to be doing. That
I shouldn't be doing, because if I'm doing it, I probably want to do it. Ooh. So I'm not going to say that I shouldn't be doing it.
Ooh.
You know, you should. If you saying you shouldn't be doing it, it's because you didn't really want to. But if you want to do it, then you can put your hand down.
How about this?
So yes.
I was told that I shouldn't give you no cooch because I shouldn't give you no cooch because if I give you some cooch, I'm going to be emotionally tied to you, and I don't want to do that because. Now, I like that because instead of just giving me the cooch, she said no, then I ain't get the cooch. That's better than giving me the cooch and now you acting crazy because I ain't answering the phone and doing all types of other stuff and I ain't doing what you want me to do when you want me to do it. You just know we're going to keep it at that stage right there.
Okay.
So that let me know right then and there. I'm not dating her really. This is really just something totally different than that. But go ahead. I done hijacked the joint for 4 minutes. It's your go.
So, okay. To me, I think I'm a type of person. I have to know what it means to be dating.
There we go.
You know, like, women, I'm sorry. Man, women just what does that mean?
Crazy.
We're dating. Like, what are we doing? You know, what does that mean to be dating somebody? Because you can go out to dinner with somebody. You can go to the movies with somebody. You can go to a concert with somebody. You can come over to somebody's house and have dinner. It can cook for you. So we're dating, right? Right? We're dating.
It's levels of everything, Kels.
You know what I'm saying? So what is dating? But
Why are you yelling
I
at
think.
me?
Okay, I'm sorry. So
I'm telling you know what, I can fix
I think
this real
that
quick.
somewhere in the representative stage, I think the representative stage involves this whole infatuation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I think you're like at some point, a couple of times after you've dated or been on a date,
Pass me that love.
you, especially if like if you're in that representative stage and they like doing like all this crazy, like if they're doing things that you've never really experienced, like then you start to become infatuated with this person and you like just like intrigued and you want more, so to speak. I'm just saying. Like you want more. So,
Kels the homie, y'all. Kels the homie. Look.
So I
Kels,
mean,
pour you up something, man. Go ahead. Please.
so if you're dating, I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think sometimes
answer the fucking question. She don't answer the question, y'all. She skates around. She two steps like a motherfucker. She like a politician.
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I would make a damn good politician.
'Cause you lie,
I would.
then.
No, I don't lie. I may skate around it a little bit, but that's only because
What's the point then? Why are you talking about it?
That's only because I'm trying to gain some more understanding of what it is.
So you
that
listen
we're
to
talking
Papa
about.
Bear. Papa Bear teaching you everything, man.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't go that far, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I wish more
Didn't
people
you
would
say?
jump on.
Didn't you say you love how I broke down the representative stage?
I did love how you broke down the but
Kelly.
listen, nowhere in there did
Kelly,
you
time
talk
out.
about. Okay, listen, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Didn't you say you love how I broke down the representative stage? Now it's probably one of the reasons why we're doing this podcast. 'Cause I broke it down all the way down.
Okay. One of the reasons, not the main reason, but one of the reasons why we doing this podcast.
Kelly.
Yes.
Miss Williams.
Oh, you gonna throw me out there like that for real?
It should say Kelly Black Pearl Williams on the thing.
It does. Okay, it's cool.
All right then. Sorry, y'all.
No. Whatever. Whatever. But I think, I don't know. I think some people get so caught up in that infatuation part of the representative.
Oh, I got
stage.
something for you. You ready? I'm all over it. I've been waiting for this one. Like all the other bullshit.
They get so caught up in that
When you gonna
infatuation.
be my kid?
And they're so clouded. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you really don't know you're dating. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be dating somebody that you just really, really cool with. Y'all friends and y'all hang out and you talk every now and then, or you talk on a daily basis or whatever.
Yeah.
You might have messed around a little bit or whatever.
Yeah. Let me see what's happening with that.
And then you like, oh snap, we dating. Like this is like dating for real. Like what do you know?
You know how you know you dating, Kat?
How do you know?
Friends depend on friends.
Friends depend on friends. Okay,
High five for the real shit out
but
here.
Explain
no,
that.
just
like,
do you agree?
No, explain it.
No, give me the real high five. I need to hear it.
Explain.
3, 2, 1. I can't because
Okay, so you gonna have to slow down.
I'm asking you and you ain't doing that. Okay.
Explain that. Friends depend on friends. What is that about?
When you're dating somebody and you start depending on them for stuff that your woman would do, boom.
Then you are really dating, aren't you?
Friends depend on friends. Your woman's supposed to be your best friend.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't, you know what? Because I ain't with all the my niggas on the block, but you cheating on your woman. No, your woman's supposed to be your best friend. Your homies ain't going nowhere.
I'm all the way dead on my phone. I can't even tell what people.
The charger was right here the whole time.
Where is it?
Over there.
I need it.
Oh well. It ain't gonna reach all the way over there though.
That's okay. Just put it on there.
Oh, Kelly. I said, you see
That's
this?
all right.
Jesus, Kel. All right.
This was a good question, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Or it's not even a question. When you're dating, you don't really. It's just a topic. When you're dating, you don't really know you're dating. Yeah. That's a good point that you made. Like for real.
Which one?
Like
I gave you like 12.
Friends depends on friends. Like I never really thought about that. Like I guess so.
I gave you like 12.
When you are dependent on somebody, they're not really your woman, but you are
depend on them like
depending on them like they are your woman. So then that leads me to the next thing. Like, well, I got another. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should continue that on the next episode. But like, then when do you know that they? But whatever.
I don't even care.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get up again.
You're not getting up again? Yeah, okay. All right, well. It's just going to be on podcast, huh?
I'm tired of trying to figure this out. We keep getting kicked off for whatever reason.
I think maybe because we have too many devices going at once. So, but it's cool. I mean, live? We are live? Yeah. Well, we have a good conversation either way it goes.
I don't know what's going on. I'm tired of that damn phone. That phone, every time I get on here, it kicks us up. So I'm going to stop going on this.
On your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
See, mine is not. We're using the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't use the Wi-Fi. Just use.
No, what I'm saying, I can't. No, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Got you.
Go ahead. You didn't answer the question.
Got you. I did answer the question.
I don't believe you.
I did.
Okay. Do it again.
I mean, I was going through a whole scenario of, and then that's when you brought up the friends depend on friends type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's so easy to not know that you're actually dating somebody. You know what I mean? When you're actually dating, because you are so caught up in the just everyday things that you're doing, whether it's every day or every couple of days or whatever, and then the whole like you said, the friends depend on friends type situation.
I need you, baby.
Like,
I need you. I need you to do this.
To me, I'm gonna tell you this.
I need you, baby.
If you getting up every day and you talking to that person on a daily basis, like let's somebody you kick it with on a regular basis, you talk to that person every day. You see them at least half of the time during a week. So if you see them 4 out of 7 days, you know what I'm saying, and then you might spend some time with them all throughout the week, but y'all talking continuously, you're probably dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you dating all the time. Like I told you, you need to have 7 of them, don't you?
7?
Yeah.
7 what?
7 women.
No, okay. We didn't have. Hold on. Wait a minute. We ain't had this conversation. Now this is something new. I'm glad you brought that up. Hey.
You gotta have 7.
Go in on that.
When you're dating.
But so when you're dating.
Rule number 1: never let her know she's the only one.
Never let her or him know that they're the only one.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now you already right here.
Don't be transparent, y'all.
That's being very transparent. Listen, me and you here right now, 12:38 Saturday night, right? Tomorrow at 3, I'm going out to eat with Carolyn. You know what I'm saying? Me and Carolyn going on the east side. We going to the Crab Shack on Farwell and Brady Street, and we gonna go eat.
Okay.
I need to see your reaction. What you gonna say to that? Because if you're getting crazy acting with me, you think we was more than what it is, baby. We hanging out having fun.
I got you. I understand that.
Rule number 1.
That makes sense. So never let them know that they're not the only one. But you do let them know.
You let them know you ain't the only one.
You let them know. Okay.
You want me pay style on mine, man?
What is okay? I need you to tell our listeners.
What's pay style on mine?
What is pay style?
Man, I grew up on Too Short, NWA, Ice Cube, Tupac.
This is the day of Cash App and PayPal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Pay style on mine, man.
What does that mean?
What we talking about?
We talking about dating.
When you're dating, really don't know you're dating.
When you're dating,
you got 7 of them, so then you let them know because you got one to go to Starbucks with. One to go to Barnes and Noble with. You can combine them 2 if you do it right.
Back
you
to
got
the
one
to go ahead. Go ahead.
You got one you can go to the movies with.
Okay.
You got one that you can go out to eat with. You got one that you can FaceTime and talk to, and just a good one to talk to. You got another one who might be able to pop up at the crib and just come chill out and just chill with you, maybe watch a movie at the crib. Then you got one that you're intimate with. That's 7.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. 7 or 10.
It's the number of God.
Or 15 if you like. Have as many as you like.
It says 7.
Hey, have as many as you like. As long as you can keep track and juggle it, you good. But don't let them know you're not the only one. I got at least 10 others.
Right, and the one that could come by the crib to get the meal from Confidence in the Clutch Catering, presented by Chef Flawless.
Oh snap!
That's
You putting that out there for everybody? Confidence in the Clutch Catering.
Confidence in the Clutch Catering coming soon, man. Everything is under umbrella.
Man,
everything is under the umbrella. Confidence in the Clutch Catering. I come to you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it right for you and your lady. You're gonna have an appetizer. You're gonna have a main course. You're gonna have. First of all, I'm gonna let you know what the dessert is the whole time. It's gonna be zucchini bread with honey butter. You need to get your taste buds together. You're gonna have a wine. I'm gonna give you. Never mind. I ain't gonna tell you.
You gonna wait till the end for that? Cause you know that's your segment.
I'm
where
not
you
doing
talk
anything.
about. All right. Okay. So then let's kind of move on. Cause
Confidence in the Clutch Catering coming, y'all.
It's coming soon, y'all. Hey, but you said I was pimping you out.
You are. So I want to make my own money. I'm taking off the top right now. I'm getting a little. I watch Queen of the South and get a little powder between my nose too.
I need a little percentage, okay, for pimping you out.
Hell no, can't be.
Yeah, I need a percentage.
What they say, pimping ain't dead. These hoes just scared, man.
But okay, so all right, we're gonna move into our love Q&A.
Yeah, I bet.
Our love Q&A comes from.
This is crazy tonight. We can't do no more late nights like this.
The late night is cool.
No, it's not, because my baby got a game at 7 a.m. out on a condo walk somewhere. And
man, you can make it, super dad. Come on. Okay, so our love Q&A is
your mama.
A question that comes from any of our listeners. I can't take it, y'all. Y'all know I can't take it.
Question that comes from your mama, nigga.
Yeah, right. All right. So
not your mama.
Listen, let me just say this. Let me put this out there for disclosure. If you have questions that you want us to post to our listeners, you got a question that you want us to kind of just.
Can't do this late no more, Kelly. We can't do this late.
You got a question that you want us to.
We sound like all the other whack ass podcasts with no direction. You know what? A lot of y'all need to stop. I'm gonna tell you why. Time out. I'm gonna pause. Hold up. A lot of y'all need to stop, fam. I'm gonna tell you why. You're not good. Second of all, you don't have strong opinions about anything. You don't have quality content. You don't have a format. It's just you talking crazy. That's it.
Okay, y'all.
You know what I mean? That's it. You need to stop. Like, get you another hobby, yo, because this cat is coming and you went away. So instead of you get ran over, just move out the way, because we're coming. Confidence in the Clutch. Like, this ain't even my podcast no more. It's Kels. I'm giving it to her.
No, it's ours. We're good. So, like I was saying, Paul, if you want us to answer a question, you know, this is after dark, so it's totally
it's a pop-up shop, baby.
I forgot to tell y'all, we go totally unscripted sometimes, like for real. We have a format to our show, like he said, unlike so many others.
We have segments because we got a real show.
But we got a real show. Like, we work hard to do this.
We're just playing around.
He works hard. He's our producer, engineer, co-creator, co-host.
Videographer.
He works hard. Videographer, my bad. All of that. So this is his network, Confidence in the Clutch. I'm just on it.
No, you're a part of the network. You're signed, but I don't pay you.
Yeah.
You had to make sure you told everybody that shit.
I did.
Everybody might have thought I was paying you you said I didn't pay you, so now we gotta have.
So who's pimping who out? You pimping me out?
You asked me to do this.
Okay.
Facts.
All right.
This is social media.
Our question of the week. Our question of the week. Ready? You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I'm always ready. Let's do it.
What would you do? What do you do when your spouse stops communicating with you? What do you do? Like, they don't talk to you. They don't engage you in a conversation.
I gotta get serious now. All the other shit is for play.
Listen, they don't engage you in a situation or a conversation.
That ain't your spouse no more.
But they engage others in that conversations of importance that pertain to you. Right?
You know what that means, right? They're giving up the cooch to somebody else.
Does that mean that the
relationship
is dead?
It's over.
Is that the death of the relationship?
It's over.
When you stop communicating?
It's over.
How do you fix that?
You can't. Because you know what? Your partner might not be selfish, but they self-centered in a bitch. That self-centered is and you tired of me. Now, see, the other thing is Three sides to the story. My side, your side, and the truth. So I might not be telling you all the shit I'm doing that make her not want to talk to me. Or him not talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You might not know all that. I'm always going to make it seem. See, I'm very transparent. I'm going to tell you facts, real shit. I'm going to tell you where I messed up at all the time. I'm going to tell you that so that you can know I'm an honest guy and I'm going to tell you the truth. But a lot of people ain't like that, yo.
I mean, I think you really need to try to figure out what's going on because...
You can't if a motherfucker ain't talking to you.
Yeah, but I mean...
Please help me.
It's not to say that that person doesn't love you and care about you. I'm just saying, you know how people go through their phase when it's you, it's not you, it's me type thing. And
but again, I mean, ain't fucking somebody else. Listen, let me tell you something.
Why does it have to be about that though? It could be that I could just be dealing with something. You know
First of all,
or I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you, and so or you've shut me out, and so I don't want to talk to you anymore. You shut me out, so I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to let that rest. I'm going to let it be what it's going to be. And then
hell no.
I'm giving it some time. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Not in my house. You ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that because we need to get to bed tonight, not angry.
I agree.
And we need to wake up happy together. I mean, I need to make sure you're in love with me every fucking day of our relationship. Yes, we can have disagreements, but I need us to either A, take care of them right away within the first 5 minutes we had a disagreement and agree on something and move on, or B, let it die down, but we got to take care of it before we go to bed that night. If I did some foul shit, I don't need you telling me I got to sleep on the couch. I don't need to be finding out shit that you done did. Yeah, I ain't never sleeping on the couch. You crazy as hell.
That sounds like some TV type shit.
No, that shit for real.
Really?
I slept in the basement for 9 months.
Wow, what you do?
I ain't did shit.
Okay, whatever. We don't talk about that.
No. I ain't do nothing. I chose to sleep in the bed for 9 months. How about that?
Okay.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I think
Time out. 9 months.
That's a long time. That's almost close to a year.
You hear me? 9 months. I chose to do that.
It's all situational, though. I don't know. I mean, I think that when I stop talking to you, I'll tell anybody I'm dating right off the top. That's when you need to be concerned, is when I stop talking to you. Like, seriously.
I'm not telling anybody I'm dating. You need to be concerned when I stop trying to touch you and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm over here trying to touch you and be with you. Oh, man, here it comes, Kels. Kelly, look at me now. You gotta look. Come on, look at me. Come on. Please look at me. You know where I got this from? No, I got this from Odell Beckham Jr. when he was over in France, and he told the one chick to move and told the other chick to come in. If you ever watch the thing, he like, and he moving his head like, yeah, I need her. You need to get out of here with the blunt, with the cocaine on a piece of body, whatever on the punk. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Well, allegedly, he had a brown rolled cigar and a white powdery substance next to him. You know, they said that the lady was a makeup artist and she was trying to get his tones right for the makeup. She was okay. So anyway,
okay.
What was I saying? Please help me, Kels, because I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
This is really your segment, and I'm just bombing it. Like, what happened? What happened? Because what was I talking about? Please help me, Kelly.
Okay, we're talking about
when I was doing. Look, when I'm doing. What was I was in the zone.
But you look like you was going into that mode.
Pimp mode.
The pimp mode.
Not pimp, not human trafficking, but just pimp like a player.
The tendency mode.
The tendencies.
Okay, I'm sorry,
tendencies,
y'all. Let me get back
frequencies.
Okay.
All nationalities on these.
Okay. 16 bars. Here they come, y'all. Here they come. So, okay. 9 months.
9 months. I chose to, though. Listen, that's how you know the shit is debt. But I ain't going nowhere. This motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just think that, like, it's situational. And when like I said, it could be something that I'm going through, and I just, stop communicating with you for whatever reason. I get the whole situation where, we don't want to lay down and be angry with each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But to me, I'm going to say this. I'm going to need you to have you need to pray. You need to take that to God for real, because if it gets to that point where you are not communicating with each other, that's like the start of the death of your relationship. Your relationship is just like gone. I mean, it's starting to fade away. So you really got to work on that. You got to start. You need to pray. That's all I'm going to say to that. All right. So if anybody has, if you guys are watching this and you want to post your comments about this, please post your comments. What would you do if your spouse stops communicating with you? So let's move on.
I know one thing I'm not doing. I'm not going to no counseling for that. Like, yo, if you don't want to talk to me, what's the real problem? We need to figure it out. What's the problem? You don't want to talk to me? You going to stop communicating with me? Oh, for real? Because, that's why you don't get married no more.
I don't know how people can walk around in a house with somebody and not talk to that person.
You know what complicates that? Being married. I know God and the Bible and the people he gave the vision to, and they talked to them and they said, write this in my likeness and my vision and all that. Okay. But check this out, honor me and the laws of my land. But the first thing said, honor me. The laws of the land is optional if you ask me when it comes to God. You honor what God told you to do, and that's in that. So therefore, I'm not going down to sign no marriage certificate right now. I'm going to give you a ring. We can go down the islands and get married, but I don't know if I want to get the man involved in this, because when you want to leave, you can leave with clean split. We ain't got to worry about this shit. I don't want nothing, because I'm a man. I'm a man. I don't want none of this. If you want to leave, though, by all means, leave. I'll help you leave. But I don't want none of that. I ain't finna be fighting you over the house and the couch and the refrigerator and all that. I ain't doing that. I'm a man. I ain't got to do that. If it ain't working, it ain't working. But we don't need to go through a divorce, all that paper. Especially if we ain't got no kids together, we ain't getting married. What we getting married for? It's dumb.
Hey,
let me give you a ring.
Some people do it for a whole lot of other reasons, protections and all that stuff.
What protections? You can write anything in everything right now.
You can.
No damn protection. That's a lot. Everybody wants to show.
I'm just saying.
You and your fat iron friends want to be out there in them damn.
What's up?
And it just.
What is it with you and the fat iron friends today? Like, what is that about? Okay, we're not gonna go into that. We'll talk about that next week.
Stay in the way because they mad because you got somebody that want to marry you and want to be with you. They ain't got that yet. Or they do ain't nothing and they want me. How about that?
Woo, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Not me, but just the thought of me, the vision, familiarity.
You sound like you put me on, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. All right, so
you told me, are you marriable? If what, Kels? If you say I'm a boss bitch and you over 40?
Yes.
No, not a boss bitch. What you say?
No, that's what I said. That is what I said.
We said you're not a boss if you got a boss. You can't say that.
Are you marriable? If you use and coin the phrase, I'm a boss bitch. Like if somebody asks you, well, why you do this? Why you? Because I'm a boss bitch. Like, come on. Like, what? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. It's a lot of phrases and a lot of sayings and stuff. I'm just gonna leave that to them, to the another generation. I mean, if you are a boss bitch, so to speak, you don't have to say it. People know it. They see it on you. They feel it when they're around you. You carry yourself that way. They know you a boss, so to speak, without giving yourself the title. This might even go into how I feel. Like, it's just not. I mean, I don't know. I do know, but I'm just saying it ain't necessary. Like, seriously, it's not. Are you married? But like, come on now. I don't know.
Are you marriable if you still a hoe riding optimals? If you marriable, if you still a hoe riding Choosevals, going to the store, getting green lime optimals, going to Mayfair with the other. Oh,
probably
man.
Not.
Oh, man, I'm tripping, fam. You got me out here bussing? It's hard to get me the bus.
Probably not.
It's hard to get me the bus. Especially if I'm oh, man. Oh.
You about to go in. This why it's love affair discussions after dark. Because you know what?
It's finna go
going in.
I was going to go viral in a bit.
Yeah, you was about to go viral for sure.
I come hard on the track.
It's cool though. After dark.
You want me to? I can do it. You want to do your 16? You want to do your 16? Off the dome. No.
We gonna say
off the dome, like getting dome, riding in the old 88 Fleetwood Brown. Stop it, Kels. You hyping me up. It's easy when you got a cold.
I'm hyping you up, but then you gonna turn around and say I'm pimping you out.
Trying to pimp me out. Trying to see what that mouth about. Fuck me. Oh man.
I can't. Wow. You on one today.
Oh man, this your fault.
All right. You on one. You on one today.
Your brand is your brand, yo. I'm having fun. I don't give a damn. This is social media. If you don't want to hire me for a job because I'm acting crazy, guess what? I'm finna make my own paper. I don't need you anyway.
You good though. You good. You good.
I don't care.
You good.
I mean, anyway, that's what bring you to like me.
Okay.
She said okay.
So, you ready?
For what? I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing else today?
You want me to go in on somebody? I can go in on somebody.
I don't want you going on nobody. I want you to talk about. I want you to go in on.
Please, give me a yeah. I like this one. Come on, let's go.
Listen, I want you to go in on.
Yeah. Do I need a bandana?
So y'all know we do the song of the week, right?
Do I need a bandana first?
No, you don't need a bandana. You need a bandana for this? You want to do the
I'm
song of the week?
You finna do Don't Worry About It? Or
you want to Don't Worry About It?
I thought you said you want me to go in. When you want me to go in, I'm going to go in.
You coming off the dome with the Don't Worry About It segment?
I'm going to go in and keep it in. Don't stop. Go up top. See what that talking about. And I'm coming back down south with my... Oh.
Okay. You want to go in? You want to say that for the next episode?
Kelly, you tell me stop. Tell me just tell me stop. Just stop rapping,
you need
fam.
to chill out.
I need to chill out. She said I need to chill out, fam.
Chill out.
Too much too short, man. It's late, fam. This is what it is. Don't call me this late. The voice gets sexier and the thoughts get stronger. How about that? Make you want to come out your crib where you need to belong to. Live with your kids. Talking about what's happening with my nigga. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
This is him.
Get it in.
Don't cry him on the late night. You heard what he said. You know what it is. Man, we still got people watching us, y'all. This is crazy.
Oh, man. I didn't think nobody was watching us. They hearing me talking crazy as hell.
Look, they hear you going in, like, for real. You see who watching us? Like, you clowning. Let me tell y'all something. He clowning tonight, like, for real.
Oh, man.
Like, this is totally unscripted. Like, this is love affair discussion.
Can you please tell him why I'm clowning? No. I'm hurting.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's hurting. He feeling a little pain in the back.
We ain't complaining. I'm like Kobe and this bitch. We play with the broke finger.
Yeah. So, I mean, I told him, I was like, we can do this tomorrow. Nope. We can do it another day. He was like, nope. We're going to do it right now.
We're going to do it right now.
And so,
no pain.
We here. We got the Cabernet. No?
Yeah. I got the Cabernet. You got the
Cabernet.
All day.
I got the
sweet pineapple. That shit good though. Good on the hood.
We got some Kettle One jumping off tonight.
I got a public service announcement. Can I say it?
Yep.
We're gonna do this for an hour and a half every time, so we're not going to what word do I want to say? Split this up. We do love affair discussions with Kels podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network once a week. So we're gonna go an hour and a half. We're gonna have a lot of filler in it, but guess what? We don't give a.
Okay, yeah,
right,
there we go.
Let's go. What up, Cuz? I seen Cuz came in.
Hey, what's going on?
That's my cousin. Y'all want nothing with me. Y'all, my cousin, don't play no game. Protect me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to. Y'all don't want to see Cuz. Y'all know him. Y'all don't see Cuz. Cuz play no games.
No games.
Not with me.
Not with you?
Not with me.
Not with nobody.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't play games with me though.
So you about to don't worry about it.
If you give me a target, I ain't got no target. I had one though.
You had one?
I had one.
Well, come on with it then.
Shit.
No bad.
Oh yeah, I got one. Hell yeah,
off the
I got
dome,
one.
y'all.
I got one, Kels. I do got one.
Oh Lord, he about to put on
I do
the
got
bandana,
one.
y'all.
I do
Get
got
ready.
one. I do got one. You gonna introduce? Go ahead, let everybody know. So you don't trying to
Okay,
get their
so
panties out
listen.
their ass. Tell all the dudes to get their panties out there. I'm going hard.
Okay, so
Get your panties out your ass.
don't worry
Go
about
ahead.
it. We got this. Okay, he got it. This is a piece totally opinionated. Totally his opinion.
Op-ed, baby.
Okay. The truth does hurt, y'all.
Yeah.
If this is not directed at you, you
Yeah,
shouldn't be
yeah.
offended. So
Dude, we don't
Get
care.
your
2
glasses.
bucks, get stuck.
get your shot,
Get your shot.
a
Tell
hat,
your girl to rub on your neck.
take a seat, sit back,
Yeah.
cross your legs, get your drink or your glass of wine.
I'm putting the top on today.
You might
though.
get your stemless glassware.
I'm putting the top on today because it's finna get real. I'm pissed off too.
You might get your stemless stemware. I'm sorry, let me say that correctly. You might have your glass of wine and you might be popping your bottle of champagne, okay? But please do not be offended. This is a disclosure,
It's
right?
for y'all punk ass kids.
Don't be offended
Again.
by anything
This for
that
y'all
he
kids.
says or states. This is only his opinion, okay?
Yeah.
Don't take
Confidence in the
offense
clutch.
to anything.
Yeah.
Please
ready.
like and share
Oh yeah.
this if you're listening. And please chime in,
Hey.
those of you that are watching. Here we go, y'all.
I got some sunglasses I need to put on next
yeah.
time.
Okay.
All right. Yo, man, I'm not going to Mayfair ever again.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you why. On everything, I'm not going to Mayfair. I went to Mayfair, fam. All I know is why everybody look dirty, fam. Like, the only people that look clean is like... I really want to say it. The only people that look clean is the white people and the girls with the weave.
What?
You been to Mayfair on a Saturday?
It's been a minute.
I'm never going again on a Saturday. Like, and first of all, let me tell you something. Hold up. Are you like, damn, I might need them. I can't.
Come on.
I might need the felons. Listen,
Come on.
if you got a job and you in a customer service position and somebody come up to the counter and they got to wait for you to stop looking at your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook feed, and your manager got to say, hey, man, somebody right there. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Man, I need this. Okay. It's an aisle over there. Like, no help, motherfucker. I did that already. I was just trying to see something, but you made me walk out of the store, which means y'all don't get my paper. I'm going to Amazon. That's the first thing. So I don't like that. I'm a customer. The customer's always right. When I come in your store, I'm trying to spend some paper. Make sure you serve me. You know what I mean? It's the reason y'all in them jobs. Now, back to Mayfair. I'm never going to Mayfair again on a Saturday. I'm tired of my boys with this nappy thugged out, whatever shit you call it, trife life and all this. I don't want to comb my shit. You got about this much to not comb your shit at. Look, Kels, do you agree? Look at this. You got about this much to not comb. After that, it's crazy. Because right here, it almost look curly even though you ain't got that good grade of hair. Almost look curly if you ain't got a good grade of hair, fam. But everybody look dirty. Like they're straight just dirty, fam. Like grimy. Like it's just the look.
Unkept.
I mean, they got all these lanyards around their neck with keys and phones and everybody. You got to walk around like this and shit. Like, I don't, man, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. Like, I understand they walk around the school, but if I swear to God, if I see let my daughter bring in, let me see my daughter, I might pop my daughter on everything. You fucking with a nigga like that, I might pop, like, just cause you gonna let them take you out anyway, I might as well do it and go to jail for doing it. Hell no. All I remember is Northridge.
Yeah.
3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yes.
You park by the food court, walk by.
Yes.
Might get you a chicken soft taco, a Taco Bell. We had a TiVo. We had merry-go-round.
Yeah.
We was going to Boston store. We was going to Foot Locker. They had the video game. They had the Ponderosa. They had the movie theater. And I'm talking about bad chicks. Mayfair, Northridge got bad when you had to start buying something. If the security guard saw you more than 3 times walking around and you didn't have nothing in your hand, hey man, what's going on? Are you here to buy? You want to walk around? Like, who don't remember the girls that worked at merry-go-round, yo?
Yeah, merry.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, man. used, Gerbo, damaged, skids, cross colors. Come on, guess, man. Come on. Who didn't like a young them females coming around and saying, "Hey, what's your size?" and going, then take you to the dressing room. Man, come on, man. I just don't understand. We was clean though. We was so clean. Went to the mall, right? Before we get to the mall, just crisp. Just crisp. You know what I'm saying? You was with your homies that had the snatch out deck. You walk around with the snatch out. Man, come on, man. These cats walking around with government phones on their neck like they timing, like they got a couple phones. Come on, man. I'm never going to Mayfair on a Saturday ever again, dog. Because I don't like to see my people out there doing bad like that, man. Like, it's like, it look crazy. Like, people just in the parking lot and it's just crazy. It's very uncomfortable. And I left my strap in the car. So that's, you know what I'm saying? You got to have your strap on in Mayfair, I think. I think you ain't supposed to, but I think you just take that fine.
Carry and conceal.
Like the cats at the airport this week, one cat went to jail. They found 2 pistols this week. One cat went to jail, load of pistols in your carry-on. One cat went to jail, the other cat was carrying concealed. They just gave him his fine and let him go.
Oh, it's the carrying in your baggage you can't do, right? Yeah, okay.
But anyway, I'm not going to Mayfair, man, because I don't feel comfortable and I don't like the image that's portrayed out there. Then when something happened, everybody, my baby, he ain't do nothing. Well, he was walking around looking kind of suspect, fam. I'm just being honest with you.
Standards are...
All right.
The standards either don't exist or they've been lowered. Like, we don't teach our children the value of looking...
It's not right, man. The nice chicks with all this shit in their face. Man, baby, why you got all that shit? Why you got all them damn piercings and all this shit all around here and all up here and all around? Come on, man. And then you out here walking with all the cheeks out. You got the titty cheeks out and your ass cheeks out, man. How old are you? I don't even know. Like, I don't even want to look at you because you look like a baby. I can go to jail for looking at you. I don't even know. Get the fuck out of my face, man. Tired of it. I'm tired of it, fam. I'm just tired of it. I ain't seen no parents out there. None.
Well, you
and then they all out there, they eating that Claire's and shit, motherfucker getting they... Man, yo people.
My people?
Man, I'm done, man. I don't know.
There are people.
Man, I'm African.
How do we change
I'm African with a K and 2 A's.
How do we change the narrative?
I'm African with a K and 2 A's. I don't know about this black African American shit.
But how do we change
you African American, you a good nigga in the 13th Amendment, man. I ain't messing with you.
How do we change the narrative for that? How do we change that? How do we fix that?
52.
How do we get people to understand that that's just not
5221 West Valley Street.
Okay. Yeah, you might be right. We're gonna have to work on that.
Starts at the crib, man.
It does, but I mean, our generation of mothers and fathers are just some of them are absent when it comes to certain things within the household. And so your kids, they come to the mall looking crazy.
Look crazy, man. Like
looking real
they
crazy.
Look unkept. Like unkept, like bad. Like my mama get mad at me when my daughter go out and play soccer. Like, mama, she finna go mess up her hair. She still can't walk around looking like these ghetto ass kids. You gotta have her shit together. Like, it's just a standard we have over here. I understand it. Me, she a athlete, motherfucker. Athletes don't care about how their hair is and all that shit. We ain't with that. We going to compete. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't got
she
time.
She still gotta have her hair.
I understand all that. I understand. It ain't crazy. It was a day old. Shit, Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? This is Brett J. Anyway, you know what? Okay. Come on.
I mean, hey, you know what?
I'm ready.
That's a don't worry about it segment, y'all. I got it.
Shit, don't worry about it. I got it. I always got it, motherfucker. All right, now, song of the week for me. How do you want it? Now, this is the Love Affair Discussions podcast. No, the Love Affair Discussions with Kels podcast. The reason I chose How You Want It, How Do You Want It, I don't know if y'all really listen to the words of that song ever. That's a love song. That's a rap love song with Pac talking to one woman, and then he got into everybody else later. But, man, this how you started the song. I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. I've been wanting this about to pass out.
Yes. Yes.
Man, do you want to roll with me? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man, he was coming. What did he say?
That was
Give
my
me, I'm a
joint.
rider. Man, Mr. What did he
All I
say?
want is money plus the fame.
Man,
I'm
I'm
a
a simple man. It's international. Play with a
Passport,
passport, just like Aladdin, bitch. Anything you ask for is either in
Yes.
me. Champagne in the sea. Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, that was a rap love song for real. Only Pac though. Only him. Only him. Like, I don't even think people knew what they was listening to back then. Like, for real. That's the cut. Like, seriously. That was my man.
Man, that's my daddy said, man, I like that song. That's a player song. That's one of them old pimp nigga songs, man. What did he say?
Man, I'll never forget. I used to listen to that song.
Up and
like
down
this.
like a roller. What's that? Been hitting switches and them bitches like I've been fixed with hydraulics. Up and down like a roller coaster. Ain't no me going over. Cause I'm a rider, man.
Won't stop until the show is over.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Man, yo, shit, how do you want it? Him and Devontae was on something in the studio
How
with
do
that
you
one.
want it?
You know, because Pac is listening
How
to
do
beats.
you feel?
Man, coming up as a nigga in the cash game, living in the fast lane now, for real. Yeah, man. Y'all really got to listen to How Do You Want It, though, for real. Go ahead, Kels, with your joint. I don't know.
Yeah. I can't top that. I ain't gonna lie, because that used to be my cut,
Man.
for real. So when you said that was gonna be your song of the week, I was like,
what is this dual
yeah,
song?
like, it was
We're the
just-
dual threat song of the week.
it
We
was-
just got the same song. How about that?
We can
we
be the
do
dual,
that?
We can be the dual threat
There we
song.
go.
Because, man, I used to play that, like, all the time. That was my song right there. Like, for real. That was back in the day, y'all, when I used to sit there with my cassette player, right? This is...
Oh, you was bogus. You ain't had no CD player, huh? Your parents did you wrong. You ain't
I
had no
might have had a
portable
CD
CD. You
player.
had to
I
have
might
a
have had a
portable
CD
CD player. You was out
But
of
I had
business.
cassettes too. It was, it was the dual.
You out of
cassette
order. Your
and
parents
CD
out of
player.
order.
Look, it was the listen.
Your parents out of order. You were
Hold on.
neglected in '96.
It was the it was the dual cassette player, right? One you could play on and the record.
You were
on the other
neglected.
side.
You were neglected. You
And
can say whatever you
then
want to.
You had your CD player at the top. Y'all, listen. Back in the day, me and my sister, before CDs even came out, we used to sit there and listen to music and write the lyrics down because, hey, that was before they actually put the lyrics.
I mean, when this
into
CD
the
came
joint.
out, I was in Whitewater. My homeboys came back down with the mainstream on Fond du Lac and Silver Spring to get the CDs. They bought everybody up there. They gave them paper. They got back about 2 in the morning because it got released at 12. We got back. It was like, man, it was just amazing. I went back to the dorm room with my girlfriend, and I just listened to the first CD. Like, man, this shit cold as hell, man. I couldn't
one of the
even.
greatest.
Yeah, ain't no one of the greatest. He is the greatest. Look, I love Jay-Z Nas, Snoop Dogg, Sebo.
He's fire.
Sebo. I love cats to the heart, but Pac is the greatest to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody
Absolutely.
say.
I totally
I don't care
agree
what
with
nobody
that.
say. I love Jay-Z though. Don't get me wrong. Hova. I'm Hova till the I die. But I love me some
Yeah,
Pac. I ain't, I don't like all this new shit where it make it seem like he was fabricating, he was scared of Suge and shit. But I mean, fear is stronger than love. That's one thing Pac taught me. And that confidence in the clutch.
Yeah.
We are feared more than love, but never hated. You heard me?
I'm so glad you was talking about that because I'm like, listen, I was sitting there and I was talking to some kids this week about like, who's the number one, who's the top 5.
That be on some bullshit.
And
I don't
this-
even talk to
can
them
I
kids.
just
I want to
tell
slap
you,
somebody.
Like they was throwing out Lil Wayne and I was like,
Hell
for real?
no.
Like you really
His
gonna
money ain't
throw
even
him?
right.
Like you gonna throw him in the mix? Like some
Top
of them were
5?
saying top 5.
Top
Lil
5 dead or
Wayne.
alive or top 5?
They
But
said
that's
the
all they
top
know,
5
though.
was Lil Wayne, and I was just like, you know what? Y'all don't even know. They wasn't even. It
You
was
know-
like Jay. They was saying Jay. They was saying Jay.
You know why though?
And then they was saying J. Cole, and it was like Drake.
That's their top 5. Now, but you
That's
know why
their
though?
top 5.
Because they daddies listening to that same shit. They mamas.
Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Hey, this is our longest show, man. We over an hour and a half. Guess what? This is the pop up. We might just go to. We don't feel like going no more.
Mm-hmm.
How about that, Kels? When you done, we done.
Well, listen.
We
so
talk about whatever
let-
the hell we want to talk about.
It's-
We don't care. This is a
So
long.
how do
we
you
extra.
want it is the dual song of the week. Like that was the cut. Like I used to. That song is it for me. It's it for me. So y'all heard us. You heard the op-ed
Yeah, this
piece
is long, man. This is the
Going
longest
in
show I
on-
ever did.
going in on the whole Mayfair situation and the kids.
Yeah.
And then we talk about the song of the week. So
Yeah, we done.
So now,
Yeah.
last thing
Go ahead, love.
you gonna hit us with. Now, I'm not going to pip you out this week. Not going to pip you out, right?
Okay.
But I'm just going to say this. Like, good food. Y'all heard him talk about the fact that a friend of his called and wanted him to cook for...
Confidence in the Klutch catering.
Confidence in the Klutch catering coming soon, y'all. But y'all heard him talk about the fact that a friend of his wanted to have him cook for his wife's birthday. Like, that's enough right there when your homeboy says, hey, I need you to whip up something for my wife's birthday. You know, so we talked about it earlier. I mean, this cat was trying to lay out the table and linens and all this type of stuff. So, what you got for us this week?
Nothing.
What we eating on this week?
Nothing. I just made. I can teach you how to mole chicken because I made some bomb tacos. I sent you that picture, right?
So listen.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. The proportion of the beans wasn't proportional to what the food was on there, but what I made without putting the Greek yogurt on there and the hot sauce, I'm just telling you. When I tell you it was, it's late. It's 11:16. I might just have to give you something right now.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to. Listen, can you? Cause listen, we talked about it, and he was like, "I'm gonna mole this chicken." I'm like, "What is mole?" Like I honestly, I ain't never really heard. And I done watched the Food Network and everything, and Retro Ray and the Chew and all them other shows. Mole, what does that mean?
So I need my chicken moist. I need it tender. So I take my chicken breast, and what really needs to happen is you can take them frozen, just rinse off the quick freeze solution, and I just put in a little bit of water and let it steam 40 minutes. Chicken breast, 40 minutes each side on low, and turn it over, and then you know what I'm saying. Then I get the once you get some tongs or a spatula or whatever, start just breaking it apart magnificently, and then that's when you season it. You put your taco seasoning or however you want to season it for your taco. I know some people don't even put no taco seasoning; they just put chili powder and do whatever they want to with it, whatever. Me personally, I always get a taco season. I love La Preferita. They got the best taco seasoning to me in the game, and that's what I'll do. And then I just season it. I throw some other seasonings in that I like to have, and that's it. And then I mole it and I cook it. But see, so we're really talking about 80 minutes of cooking, so that's an hour and 20 minutes, right? So but I really cook it for about 3 because I can just keep it on low after I season it and let it just sauce. And then I'm always make it the day before, always. So then the next day is so flavorful. And then I make my own Spanish rice too. So I'll take my cup of rice, but I'll do about two tablespoons of oil, put it in the pan, let it get hot, throw the rice in, brown it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll after that I'll use my 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 cups of chicken broth in there, then my 8 ounces of tomato sauce and my Goya tomato and cilantro packet, and you mix that in. Then you turn that joint down on low for 20 minutes. Let that shit cook. Trust me, that shit better than La Fuente's.
Taco Tuesday, y'all.
No, taco whenever day.
Listen. Confidence in the Klutch catering is coming soon.
We need to put the picture on the joint. Where my phone at? You got the phone? I need to put the picture up. The picture was good.
Put the picture up, though.
Let me find the picture. The food was good though. The food.
I can tell y'all honestly, I've never had anything that
is this
that
just
he's
good enough?
Cooked.
Put it on the. We're going. Wow. I think that should be. That should be. You know, we got a 5-second delay, so we're just gonna put it up there so Kels can make sure I'm good.
Absolutely.
On your joint.
Listen,
that's
y'all,
it. That's
I can tell y'all that I have never had like he cooks food, and I've tried a couple of things, like even like the dish that he talked about last week, the potatoes, the cheesy potatoes.
Yeah.
Like everything that he cooks is delicious. So I'm like, yeah, you need to cater this. Like people I think people will want this. And then, you know, he said I was pimping him out because I'm like, hey, the ladies listen to this and they hear you talking about this food. Like, ladies
so
like a man.
That was too far, Kels. We got to put it in next time here.
Ladies like a man who can cook, like for real. If you like me, I like a man who can cook. Okay, I grew up in a household where my daddy cooked. You
closer. Don't let that cord, but put it like by the camera joint so they can see that joint because they gonna.
Okay, so y'all.
You got to put it closer there. You closer than me, I would think. Like my arm don't reach right. Right. There you go. So they're good. No. Thank you. Okay, that's enough.
So I'm hoping y'all can see this picture of
I have to post it. We'll post it to Confidence in the Clutch.
Yeah, post it.
We'll post the Confidence in the Clutch on Twitter,
Absolutely.
on Instagram. All right, y'all can see the picture.
So y'all can see, like, for real.
Yeah, that's what
I haven't had this dish, but maybe I'll have it after we're done with this.
Man, listen.
Because look, when he's talking about mole chicken, I don't even know what that is. But I'm telling you, ladies like a man who could cook, like, for real. I grew up in a household where my daddy did all the cooking. Like, and that's what I'm used to. Like, a man who can cook in the kitchen. So, I'm telling you, you might get a couple DMs.
Here we go again with this pimping me out shit. You ready?
I'm just saying, the picture alone is like, I don't know what you was trying to do with that, but I'm just saying, I don't know if that was intentional or you were just trying to throw that out there. But yeah,
Confidence in the Clutch Catering.
Confidence in the Clutch Catering, or you might just DM him. I don't know.
No, don't do that.
We gonna see.
No.
Bose is watching us right now.
What up,
What up, Bose? How you doing? We on here. You see how we do.
We ready, Kels?
Yeah, we ready.
All right. So, thanks for listening. Well, go ahead. You ready?
No, I just want to say thank you, everybody. Anybody that jumped on, stayed on, listened, watched, shared.
Coming in and out.
Hey,
thanks for all the post views for everybody. But listen, when you post view this joint, if you make it through, we asking a lot. Listen to the pod though, but you were asking a lot. If leave comments anyway whenever you view it, like I like it, I don't like it, and please get to where you need to go to. Go ahead, Kel.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. This is we normally don't do the love affair discussions after dark. This is just a pop-up session. You know, we try to do something different because, you know, hey, Mondays we both got to go to work, so Sundays was, you know, and plus we're getting ready to jump into football season, so we kind of want to give you a taste of what we're gonna do on Saturdays. It may not be at 10:30, 11 o'clock. But it's going to be, you know, on a Saturday evening. So we just wanted to kind of give you a feel for what we're going to be
Initially,
doing.
I like it, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we can get it in a little bit. We can get it in a little bit.
We getting it in. This is totally, and this is probably the longest episode.
This is the longest episode I've done, period, in any podcast.
Yeah,
so
this
you
was
made
good.
history.
We had a lot of good topic. We had a lot
Except
of good
for talking about that when the cats
discussion.
come into the crib with the females.
We had a lot of good discussions. So
I might edit that out. Now listen to me, Kelly. Here's the catch. We an hour and 42 minutes on the pod, but we did about 10-15 before I even recorded.
No, for real.
Right, whatever. So
thank you, everybody who just jumped on and stayed on. Remember, hey, you got a question? Love Q&A. It's part of it's a segment on our show. If there's a question about relationships in general that you want us to kind of discuss and talk about, because you saw how he went in about the whole, when is a good time to introduce your kids or your family to your new boo?
Yeah. Hashtag love Q&A. So we know Kels know to pick that joint up.
No, hashtag LAD.
Hashtag love Q&A on Confidence in the Clutch. Okay. Hashtag LAD. Just so we know what's going on, so Kels know what to look for. Hit Kels on her joint, hit me on my joint. But it's easier if y'all just go to Confidence in the Clutch on Facebook, at Confidence in the Clutch. Y'all can hit us on Twitter, at K and the K, Instagram, at K and the K, whatever. Just let us know, man. Let me see y'all. You know what? Let me see somebody subscribe. You know what I mean? Post that picture on Instagram, at K and the K.
Absolutely.
Request it. Let me see that. Let me see you subscribe. Post a picture. Let me know you subscribe to the pod on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music. Go on YouTube. Let me see you subscribe on YouTube. Let us see that, man, so we can repost that joint and say it's love, man. We appreciate it all. But, you know, just to keep it real, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussion with Kels podcast.
LAD.
You want to spread the word about Confidence in the Clutch pod, the network, period, just everything we do over here. Please like an episode and share it on your Facebook or your Twitter. Even review the podcast and Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music, which helps us get new fans, moving up in the rankings. Every little bit helps in the Confidence in the Clutch network. Thanks you for your efforts. This is the Love Affair Discussions pod. Love Affair Discussions with Kels pod. Yo, we went live long, Kels. Like, this is a marathon. I feel like we in the marathon right now.
I had fun though. I had fun. It was fun. Thank you, everybody who viewed and then will listen and subscribe and like and share. Please, we thank you guys so much for sticking with us.
Yeah. Yeah, we grown. We got more stuff. We always got stuff. I think we working on something else, ain't we, Kel? We talked about something. We talked working on something else. So
absolutely.
So, to all my man out here, for why I love women segment, the reason I ain't did it, because I need y'all to tell me why. I told y'all why I did it. It's gonna get stale why I do it, because I might say I like them pants, so we can't do that.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what professional but sexy look like?
What does it look like?
I'm just saying. So that's why I need somebody else.
All right, y'all. So he gonna be looking for y'all to
Yeah,
answer that
I
question.
got it,
why
though.
You love women?
I got it though. We back in the buildings though, so you know what I'm saying. It is what it is though. We good, Kels? I think we good.
We good.
All
Thank
right,
you,
well.
y'all. I appreciate it.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.